to my channel and our first cold case video. Today's cold case is the murder of Jill-Lyn Euto. Jill-Lyn was a bright 18-year-old teenager from Syracuse, New York. She was 5'4", weighed 115 pounds. She was a pleasant young lady who made friends easily. Jill-Lyn had been eager to prove herself as an independent adult and decided to rent an apartment on James Street, which was located about a mile from her mother's home. She worked at Aeropostale and Carousel Center while studying to be a paramedic. She wanted to be a nurse and was interested in pediatrics, but she never accomplished her dream as she was brutally murdered on January 28, 2001. Jill-Lyn was close to her family and had made plans with her mother Joanne and her sister Jenna to watch Super Bowl together. When she didn't show up, her mother called her several times but got no answer. The next day, Joanne still had not heard from her daughter, so she decided to call her workplace, and that's when she was told that Jill-Lyn had not shown up for her scheduled shift. As panic set in, she decided to go to Jill-Lyn's apartment, and that's when she found her daughter's body. Jill-Lyn had been stabbed to death. She had severe injuries to her neck and body, and it was never confirmed if she was also sexually assaulted. Investigators have stated that the murder occurred between noon and 3 p.m. on January the 28th. Robbery was ruled out as there was no signs of forced entry. There was no money or valuables taken. However, there were signs of a struggle, and the murder weapon was one of Jill-Lyn's own kitchen knives. Law enforcement questioned neighbors to see if anyone could provide them with any sort of clues, but no one had seen Jill-Lyn come into the building with anyone. It's still unclear if the assailant was someone that Jill-Lyn had dated, if it was a complete stranger, a neighbor, but whomever it was, she must have trusted them enough to let him into her apartment. The only witness to this gruesome murder was Jill-Lyn's Boston Terrier Hooch. Police collected DNA from the apartment, and of course they had numerous persons of interest who were also considered suspects. However, there was nothing to lead investigators down the path to make an arrest. Joanne committed her life to finding her daughter's killer and kept that promise until October 24th, 2007, when she passed away while at work. Now, Joanne's brother Steve is taking his turn to remind the community that a savage killer is still at large. Over the years, there were billboards installed around the neighborhood. Joanne went on several talk shows such as Sally Jesse Raphael, The Montel Williams Show, and this case was also profiled on America's Most Wanted. To date, police still haven't publicly identified any suspects in this case, and this has haunted the family as well as the Syracuse police officers and detectives that have been working diligently on solving this case. Someone out there knows something about what happened to Jill-Lyn. It's been 20 years and this family still doesn't have closure. If you know anything that could help law enforcement solve this case, please contact the Syracuse Police Cold Case Squad at 315-442-5234, or you can email them at coldcasesquad@syracusepolice.org. This is just one of the cases that I'll be working on and researching. There are a lot of families out there who still are looking for justice for a murdered loved one. Please, if anyone has any information that can help this family get closure, please contact the Syracuse Police Cold Squad. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next cold case.